What's up, beautiful people? It's Marlon Big Favorite, coach and CEO of Concord Sports Pros. Concord Sports Pros specialize in the development of young athletes, high school, college, and even professionally. Here at Concord Sports, we create an avenue for college coaches from all divisions to take a look at players that may have flown under the radar or they just hadn't seen them yet in their particular area. For this particular video right here, we have quarterback Marc Dix. Marc Dix has been playing quarterback since he was 8 years old. We had the pleasure of working with Marc with Concord Sports since he was a 10th grader. I'm telling you, this kid here has been working with some of the best players in college football, some of the best players playing HBCU, people from Sean Burris to Robbie Green Jr., working with MVP of the SEC Championship, LSU's quarterback Ryan Perrilloux. I mean, this young man has really put a lot of hard work and dedication, not only into his offseason, but throughout the season here at De La Salle. Let's get to some of Marc Dix's highlights. Now, what I like about Marc Dix more than anything else is his poise. I watched that develop over the season. There's Marc rolling out. Now, this is going against Newman, of course, going against a high-end quarterback in Arch Manning. His performance mattered in that game. But Marc has what most coaches are looking for in terms of a pass pro quarterback. He can throw a really good sharp ball. He know how to hit the ball right there in the flats. Notice that on that pass, he put the ball where only the running back can get it as opposed to leading the running back. This is stuff I've seen this kid personally work on for years. Marc also has the ability to maneuver in the pocket, and even under pressure, he allows himself enough time and enough velocity on the ball to do what most coaches are looking for in regards to a quarterback. Now, throwing the ball in traffic, I love Marc's touch, particularly on his middle ball. You'll see throughout the film, he not only scrambles throughout the pocket, but his eyes are constantly moving throughout the field looking for a completion to make in terms of finding an open guy. One of his horses this year was running back PJ. He found PJ a lot in the flat. Of course, you catch getting PJ the ball out of the backfield for opposing teams to put them in an awkward position. But there's Marc just climbing up in the pocket, moving around in the pocket. That's one thing I know for sure. Just talking to the scouts over the years, having past quarterbacks, one thing that they always look for is a quarterback that can extend the play with his feet. Marc did that throughout the season. You saw him develop from a player to do those particular things. Right here, what I like, and I'm appreciative of the slow up right here, is his ability to use the sideline throws as much as possible. Notice on that particular play, he looked down the middle to see if it's hot route, then he goes to his immediate hit. Here's the middle ball that a lot of coaches like to see. Those medium passes and a touch on Marc's middle balls are on point. There is hitting PJ again, as I mentioned earlier, one of his favorite receivers to hit out of the backfield. There's Marc rolling out of the pocket, making an outside pass. That's one thing I appreciated in reviewing Marc's film this year. You watch this kid get better every game. He did suffer an injury mid-season, and luckily for De La Salle, they had another young quarterback in Evan Arsenal that was able to fill in. But when it mattered, Marc Dix showed up a lot, particularly in that last game, in my opinion, was his best performance in this whole season. And I know one thing that coaches really look for is when the game really matters for a player to make the play. There's a touch on the deep ball that I like. He hit his tight end a lot this year. Marc does this ball a lot. This is something I watched him personally this summer, working with Ryan Perrilloux, Super Bowl quarterback, on getting better with the touch on his deep ball. Again, he hit 13 right there for the deep ball. Again, for defense, things break up a lot, and quarterbacks have to be able to make plays with their feet. And this is something I saw Marc put a lot of attention on this year, watching professional quarterbacks throughout the league who do things with their feet like Kyler Murray, guys that have middle speed like Josh Allen, just paying attention to those different quarterbacks that utilize going against good defenses, utilizing their feet. Here's Marc running for a first down right here in a much-needed playoff win, which unfortunately, as you can see, De La Salle ran up some points there in this particular game, but Marc, in my opinion, ended his senior year on a really good note. Marc Dix is a 6-foot quarterback, about 185 pounds. Again, I watched this kid just really not only develop into the player he is right now in regards to size, but getting in between the ears as well, being able to break down plays appropriately, being able to spy when they do have different blitzes coming on the play, just being able to maneuver in the pocket. I loved watching that with Marc Dix. Well, that was quarterback Marc Dix right there, so I hope y'all enjoyed that tape. Remember, y'all can follow Mark on Twitter. We'll have his information underneath this episode. And coaches, y'all be sure to check out our other athletes. You can go to our Concord Sports YouTube page, Concord Sports Pros on YouTube, subscribe. There are tons of kids that were in the transfer portal and post-grad kids y'all can check out. We have our class of 23 kids. Y'all can check them out as well. And y'all hit me up as well. My information is underneath the deal. You can go to marlonfavorite.com and leave a message on there as well. But one thing I know for sure is that you coaches love Louisiana talent, and we have it over here at Concord Sports. So again, that's quarterback Marc Dix. Y'all make sure y'all hit him up, watch his film some more if you need more information. Y'all holler at the Dream Team, baby. Watch out there now.